easy access to the rim.
Now here is Lowry. He's coming off a 16-point game against New York. Passes it to Valanciunas. Here's Caboclo. He's guarded by Waiters. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Here's Dellavedova. Back to LeBron. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Johnson. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Hits up play on both ends there. Transition basketball, the steal and the quick push.
Steve, that's how it should be played. I mean, rapid-fire basketball.
Now here's LeBron. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Dellavedova, the pass to LeBron. Here's Waiters. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Waiters got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Outside Lowry. Lets a floater go, and that's collected by Love. For the Raptors, they come in off the wash to the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really had no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just mounted. You could see it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game be over.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Johnson sets the screen for Lowry. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
The Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. LeBron shot is off. Raptors with the lead. Outside DeRozan. He feeds it to Johnson. Can't get it to go. Good D by Love. LeBron James on the wing, averaging 34 points per contest. They get it back. A second chance effort. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. With this pause in the action, I'll show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. The Cavaliers, number 1.
They seem to have gotten much more comfortable with each other because their production in this span has really been impressive.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Noel's checked in. And he's good on the second. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. LeBron dishes to Waiters. Here's Dellavedova. The 3-pointer is right on target. Dellavedova's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Toronto trailing. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Lowry setting the pick for DeRozan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Dwayne Casey. I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
All right, Doris. DeRozan. The leaner falls for it. That was a difficult shot.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Noel sets a screen for James. Up off the screen. Oh,
How about that basketball,
Wasn't that
man?
beautiful?
Wow.
it's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not
Is it?
probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's
It is
possible.
possible.
Not
Oh,
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Lowry drives in. Puts up the baby hook. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
It's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Raptors trail by 4. Johnson sends the screen for Lowry. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pulls it from the elbow. No good. And Cleveland the other way now. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Here is Lowry. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Offensive rebound, Valanciunas. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. He'll knock that down more often than not.
Now here's DeRozan. He had 15 points last outing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lowry. Outside DeRozan. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Well, they've really kind of struggled offensively here. So I think this timeout is for him to really draw something up, maybe get an easy 2 and get their confidence back.
You know, sometimes an easy basket out of a break is just what you need to get things back on track. And coaches always have plays specifically for that situation, coming out of timeouts for an opportunity to get a bucket.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Patterson comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Vasquez in for Caboclo. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Toronto with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. LeBron outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Patterson. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here. And the rejection by James. And he recovers it.
Looks like he's trying to find a groove in this game. Just hasn't had it dialed in yet.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Elevate over the pass to LeBron. Tries from 10. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the line for him here.
You know, Kevin, he's coming off a game last time out where he really had problems at the free throw line.
Yeah, he got into a bad rut, Clark, where the numbers were not good for him. He's got to find that stroke here tonight.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
James Johnson's checked in for Toronto. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Now here is Lowry, averaging 16 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Williams can't hit.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Now here's James. 8 points for him.
Man, what a play. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Shots good by Williams.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Here's Waiters, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Raptors trail by 7. Over in the corner, Williams. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Dishes it to Noel. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. And he goes in for the dunk.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
A moment here now to take a look at some of the numbers for LeBron. 1st in scoring, 1st in field goal percentage. And he's been locked in from behind the arc, guys. He's in the top 20 in the NBA in 3-point field goal percentage.
And Steve, we really can't gloss over his ranking as the top scorer in the NBA. I mean, he's the one guy you don't want to see coming out of the opposing locker room.
Ray Allen is checked in for LeBron.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Patterson, that's good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And here is Waiters. He had a big outing in that Celtics game as well. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
He used that pick just right. Williams has got his 2nd basket.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Thompson, a screen on Lowry. There's the dish to Waiters. There's the pass to Noel. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Toronto calls timeout. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have, and once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse. And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
And Cleveland making a change here. Marion's checked in. Patterson can't get it to go.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Here's Williams. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. 6 points for Lou Williams.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Here's Dellavedova. Now recovering. Here's Waiters. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Over in the corner to Vasquez. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You know, even though he missed that 3-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Patterson. The shot is off, so Cleveland will take it the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And then Waiters with the jam.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Now here's Vasquez. He's guarded by Waiters. Now Vasquez. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Allen for 3. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Cavaliers on top, up by 15. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto.